So Josh is in sim number 3. So we put you on board just a minute ago.
Yeah.
He's going to turn a lap of the Nordschleife in a Honda Civic Type R EP3. Now, is it 100% competition?
No.
No? What competition? I think you should. What competition did you have it set at? Just to be clear, let's have a quick look. So opponent strength, 100%. Right, here we go then. It's always going to be tight for this first corner. Apparently now named after Sabine Smith. I only learned from Josh earlier today. So Honda Civic Type R. Yep. First Honda Civic Type R.
No.
Was there one before that?
There was one before that.
But not available in the UK. There he is. As an import, but not actually.
I don't know. Well, the EK.
Already up to 12th place. But the EP3 is
probably in the first in the UK, yeah.
It's available in the UK.
Yeah.
And actually built in the UK, in Swindon, I believe.
It is. It's a big old factory. There's an area now just called Honda. In Swindon.
Right.
And that's where they're built.
Good to know. What else do they? They don't make those anymore. What do they make?
Hondas. Civics.
Civics, particularly. Did they make the new Type R then?
Probably. The FL5.
It is a car where you can actually win a trophy if you set the fastest lap.
Really easy
Between now and
car to drive.
Christmas, is it? Or
Yeah,
now and New Year?
Yeah, now and New Year.
What to do? But that's only 160 brake, isn't it?
It is, but it weighs less.
Josh driving here with the Mazda R16. That's a 16 Newton meter direct drive force feedback with the Mazda RS V2 wheel. I like to window shop for cars, not that I'm ever going to buy any.
We always do.
Look at that face of concentration. Yeah.
I've got 2 cars. I don't need any more, but I'll still window shop.
Yeah.
I'd be like, if I sold both of them, I could get this.
Do you do the maths as well?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, you got to go.
I'm more like if I sold my house.
Well, I don't have a house to sell. But if I did, I'd be like, I can't race a house. But I can drive it. I can sleep in a race car.
It's quite softly sprung, that car. Didn't get any practice either, just thought I'd throw him in, test him out. Wanted to see how well we'd be able to put this car up against something like the MX-5 Cup car. It's in 10th place now.
I know there's 2 different specs in the actual Civic Cup itself. Might just be on like lowering springs and standard suspension, and there'll be one that's on full race setup suspension.
Oh, it's got him. I read a blog on how you race prepare an EP3. Apparently you start with a limited slip differential. Yeah, they said that's the first thing. Not anti-roll bars.
3,646.
Can't really move far enough away to get the whole sim in. As I come and stand in this other bay. And at which point, there you go. That's more laps than I've turned, I'm guessing. Now it's got these special designs, shock absorbing skis on the bottom.
3,100.
So less laps than you. But these cubic system sims are remarkably quiet compared to some of the other motion sims.
Yeah.
I thought so. And less laps than Aiden.
Aiden's
But don't
done.
look him up. I know it's more laps. Coming up on yet another EP3.
He's done 3,700.
Exactly.
He's done more than I have.
Yeah, that's like 20% more than me. My dad had a Honda Prelude. That's four-wheel steering. And my mum, she had a CRX. No, not CRX. Yeah, CRX. A Civic CRX. The one with a little cut-down roof.
Yeah.
She gave the police a slip on the M23. Quite impressed when you
just exposed your mum for being a
well, what, for giving the police a slip?
on the criminal.
Like 2-3 hours later, on the way back, we got pulled over by a police car.
Yeah.
And I was driving. And they were adamant that I'd given them the slip. Right, so these little Fiat Abarths, great car. He's going to get past them all. He's in 7th. Oh look, and he's got taken by taken by an MX-5. So we were saying that Fast and Furious is the reason why Hondas are so expensive.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Because there's a generation, your generation,
Honda
who grew up with Fast and Furious.
Honda Civics as a general.
They also did some really cool adverts back in the day, Honda. Wasn't that the bit where like a ball bearing would move all the various parts? The power of dreams.
Yep. That's what the...
They kind of were on point for a while, I think, Honda. But now, you just think of Honda as being old people's cars.
Yeah.
Apart from the Civic Type R.
Apart from the Type R. Right.
But what else do they make?
NSX.
Yeah, of course. Honda, twice. They decide, with Ayrton Senna, let's go and build in the 90s the LSX. And then there's like a hiatus of 20 years.
Yeah, and then they make the other one.
And then make another one. He's up to 5th. They're popular, are they, amongst the Gen Z?
I'm not Gen Z.
Aren't you Gen Z?
No.
What are you then? Millennial?
Millennial.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Past it.
Well, I was before 2000, so I'm good, thank you.
I'm not a baby boomer. How was that then?
5th place. Can't be, you haven't got a baby.
Well, no, but baby boomers are people that were born babies, not people that have babies. This place was pretty good, I think.
Oh, everyone was born a baby.
Better than I'd have done, that's for sure. I reckon I'd have come last. Boom of babies that happened as a consequence of the end of the Second World War, when all of a sudden everybody came home and thought, let's get it on. There's nothing on telly.
Yeah.
There is no telly. There is very little else to do other than have babies.
Yeah, fair enough.